right, this is the 2017-18 Las Vegas Sun High School Basketball Media Day. We're here at the South Point. This is the Clark High Chargers, Coach Chad Beaton, power forward Ian Alexander, and forward Antoine Jackson. Coach Beaton, welcome. Quick scouting report. They'll give us the crucial plays, but just scouting report. How's it look so far?
We're looking pretty good. We've had some good days and some bad days, but all in all, we got an experienced group, and I think we'll be ready when the time is right.
Yeah, expectations are sky high throughout the city. Many teams label you guys as the state favorites, even though you're in the same league with a team that's won 6 state championships in a row. Obviously, we're months and months away from the playoffs, but it's in everybody's thought. How do you keep the kids focused on getting better day by day in the preseason and worrying about league play or the playoffs later?
I think it's our schedule. I mean, we got a brutal schedule coming up in the preseason, a lot of travel, a lot of nationally ranked teams, a lot of national tournaments. So I think that should keep us focused. And if it doesn't, then there'll be something wrong.
Sure. You got a lot of returners. Bridges, Alexander, Jackson, Woodbury. Probably forgetting some off the top of my head. How does that experience help get you guys ready for what you're about to face?
Well, they've been through it before. They've been through the winning state championships, heartbreaking state championship game. Been through big stages before, and now they're experienced. You know, they're all juniors and seniors. Where before they were freshmen and sophomores going through this. So I think that experience will help. And
sure, you're no stranger to us. Three state championships. Last year you were in California. Now you're back again. What is it about this Clark team and these kids that made this job so attractive to get back in town for?
Just a group of guys we got. You know, they all play for each other, play together, play both ends of the floor, and they're all about winning.
Sure. Ian, you guys, just when you came in today, I looked at all these guys on your team, and I'm like, wow, bigger, stronger, looking great. What kind of improvements has the team made in the offseason?
I feel like we've grown stronger together. I mean, this summer we went to UCSB camp, and that was really fun. So I just think as the years go on, we grow stronger as a group and kind of just develop into what we're becoming.
Sure. I mean, you played in a state championship game as a freshman. Bridges hit a big three-pointer in the state championship game as a freshman. You look at all your guys, and you have like multiple playoff games under your belt. How's that experience, whether it was winning state or losing at the buzzer last year? How does that help you guys this year?
Well, it's kind of like we've been there. It's like if we go there again, if we have the opportunity, it will be our, most of us, third time there. So it's not really as much pressure as it was freshman year. It's like more like we've been there, we know what to do, we know how to prepare, and we're just going to go at it.
Antoine, everybody, thinks Gorman Clark. They want to see the game 18 times over. What is it about that rivalry that's fun for you? That's going to be. I mean, people are saying, okay, sell out, pre-sale tickets. They can't wait for this series. Being part of that, how cool is that?
It's pretty cool. I like playing against bigger guys that's on the same level as us, and I like competing against them.
Sure. State championship game, you guys were up double digits, fourth quarter. The lead slipped away slowly but surely. What's the recovery process? Do you forget about it right away? Is it still fresh in your mind? Is it something you want to atone for? How's it been for you personally?
Personally, it's still fresh in my mind to remind the guys that we got to keep coming in and competing to get back to that.
Sure. Well, what about you, Ian? Do you replay the game in your head at all? Say, oh gosh, if I would have done X different or Y different, or is that bad? When you guys had won 2 years ago, you weren't thinking about how you won and you moved on to the next season.
I treat it as a learning lesson. I'm pretty sure a lot of our guys do. It's kind of something that I'll hold on to and use as fuel going into this next season and season after that, and kind of just remembering what happened and how to fix those mistakes.
Sure. Coach, forget about Gorman. I mean, your league is stacked with Dio and Vista and Durango. No easy nights, and one slip up on the road could ruin seeding. Your thoughts on the league? Best league in town?
I think so. I mean, we got presumably the top 2 teams in town, and then The rest of those teams that you named are all very good and very capable of beating anybody on a given night. So I think we just got to stay on our toes. But I think that'll help us come playoff time where we don't have a whole lot of games that we're just going to be able to cruise through and lose it mentally.
Sure. Last year, you guys weren't the strongest at the point guard spot. This year, you guys bring in Greg Foster. What does he add to the team?
He has a lot. I mean, we got obviously another guy that's with size, athleticism, and versatility. Plays both ends of the floor, and I think he was a really good fit with this group because he doesn't hunt shots. He's a pass-first guy, and he likes to get other guys involved. And I think after this group started to play with him for a couple weeks, they realized that, and it's been a pretty seamless transition.
Sure. Speaking of transitions, you getting back into the flow with your guys. Was there an adjustment getting back in the gym with these guys, terminology or just feel for each other?
A little bit of terminology, but most of it they kind of remembered as we went along. So it was probably an easier transition than most would have been. And we had a good summer as a result of it. And I think we were all excited to get back together, and especially with the heartache, everybody's focus is just getting back on the track and hopefully redeeming ourselves from that.
All right, this is the state favorite, Clark Chargers. We're at the South Point. This is the Las Vegas Sun High School Basketball Media Day. Guys, thank you so much for coming.